Checking in. I saw something and I wanted to try it. I wanted to try to low carbify it. So let's see if it works. We're going to wing it here and see what happens. We'll give it a few seconds so people check on. It is May 27, 2020, Wednesday. I almost said Tuesday. It's Wednesday. And it's 11:03 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, so that's what day we're live, so you don't say, hi, do you hear me? And I don't respond. So let's do a comment. We all know I need a comment to continue, and I'm going to tell you what I saw and how I'm going to low carbify it, and hopefully it works. I'm not sure. If anything, it's going to make a big sloppy mess, and I'm going to eat anyway. So how is everyone? It's beautiful again here in Jersey. Sunny, blue skies, 80, my kind of weather. Avery's outside in her tent. She's coloring. Then we'll probably lay out and go in the pool, go for a walk. We'll see. Again, let's get a comment. I see your circles there. Someone say something. You see what I found at ShopRite? I showed you guys the other day. Powerade water. Tropical mango. Oh, it is so good. Hi, Val. Thank you. There you go. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Dawn. Yes, Michelle. Floyd, you made it live. How you doing? Hi, Diana. April. Now they're coming in. It's like a delay. Like, I don't get to see the comments until like 30 people check on. Really weird. It's okay. I can't spell either. See? But it's good. Powerade. You know what I do? I mix a whole bottle of this with a can of seltzer, regular seltzer water, and it's so good. It really is. All right, let's get started. Now we have 40 people. I'm going to tell you what I saw. I shared it. Those of you that are a personal friend of mine, I'm sorry, I hate when people do that, but this is big on me this year. People that are a personal friend of mine, you may have seen the post that I shared. There's this country woman, I forget her name, but she does live cooking on her Facebook, and she did what they called a Southern tomato pie. Now, when I hear tomato pie, I'm from Jersey, we think of old school Papa's tomato pie, like a pizza with fresh tomatoes and light cheese and that's what I think of. This is not that. This, she took a pie shell and she sliced tomatoes and she laid the tomatoes in the pre-baked pie shell. Then she mixed cheddar cheese, mozzarella, mayonnaise, scallions, sour cream, salt, and pepper, and spread it on top, and then she repeated the layer. I'm like, I can totally make that low carb. I just got to figure out the damn crust, right? So that's what I did, and that's what I made. Hello, I saw you. Where is she, Kathy? Kathy making... Hello, Morgan. There she is. Valerie. Hi, Roberta. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Sharon. Okay, so that's what I did. Now, for the crust, I already pre-baked my crust. I don't have a pie crust recipe, so what I did is I used my amazing Melissa Carr's recipe for her crust, which is the same crust in my first book that we used for the caramel pecan cheesecake. It's the only good crust I know that can be savory or sweet, so that's why I went with that crust. And I'll type all this up eventually, so give me time. I know there's a delay. I freaking hate it. I'm sorry. Good morning, Leanne. Oh, you love tomato pie. Well, Michelle, tell me how I'm doing. So I already pre-baked my pie here. I let it cool. Avery and I ran out, and now we're back. So I had the tomatoes, amazing Jersey tomatoes. You see, I let them sit here and drain. A lot of liquid came out, and that's what she said to do when I watched the video. So I'm going to give it a quick shake, and we're going to put our first layer in here. No, you know what? We're going to mix the goodies first. Let's mix the goodies first. In a bowl here, I'm going to put a cup of mayonnaise. Hellmann's. I use Hellmann's. There's no other way to go than Hellmann's. Half a cup of sour cream. Now, I am tweaking this a little bit. We'll see. I still say it sounds good. Hi, Maryland. How's Maryland going? Hi, Risa. How are you? Risa Jean. Cup of mayonnaise. Half a cup of sour cream. She made 2 pies in the video I saw. I'm only going to do 1, so I'm only going to do 1 cup of mozzarella instead of 2. Maybe a little more. Who the hell cares? And a cup of cheddar, okay? Hi, thanks, Beck. Okay, a cup of mozzarella too. We'll eyeball it. I don't know what I'm doing. Now, I got a sweet onion, and I'm going to add probably about a half a cup of finely diced sweet onion. It's a little more than I thought, so I'm only going to do half of it. She used scallions in her video. She used like 4 bunches of scallions, so I'm changing that up too. And some pepper. Dukes, I never had Dukes. I don't even think I've seen it here in Jersey. I'm doing a lot of pepper, okay? Hi, Jen. Everyone's checking in. Hi, Becky. Hi, Heather. Whoop, whoop. Okay, a little bit of salt, because I did salt the tomatoes when I had them dry, or let the liquid come out. Is that it? I think that's it. So now we're going to mix it, okay? See? It looks good, right? We'll see. I don't know. I never heard of it either, Kayla. I saw this lady cook it, and I'm like, I'll eat it. See? I want more cheddar. I'm going to add a little more cheddar. So we're at about 1.5 cups. Oh, might not make it even. We'll add a little more mozzarella. All right, so we're at about 1.5 cups of each cheese. Some mayonnaise in here, and 1 cup, 1/2 cup of sour cream, a little bit of salt, nice amount of pepper. My oven is ready at 350. I already pre-baked my crust. So now what she did, okay, let's see. I'm going to do this right now. We're going to layer some amazing Jersey tomatoes. Oh, Jersey tomatoes, oh my gosh. We're going to layer them in the bottom. I hope I have enough. If not, I'm going to cut some more. And if they're a little wet, then it is what it is, right? All right, let's just layer a few in here. How about we overlap you babies? I'll show you. Just give me a second here. We're winging this. And then I'm going to cook it. And then I'm going to come back on once it cools slightly, and we will cut into it and we'll taste it, okay? Because I don't know how to do fancy edits like they do and, you know, on your videos. So, oh, it did work out, see? I should have plenty. All right, so here's our first layer. Thank you. It's from, my dress is from Goodwill, $3 hauler. That's how I roll. All right, now we're going to take our mayonnaise, sour cream, salt, pepper, cheddar, and mozzarella mixture. And we're going to put half of it on here. Well, we're going to... Okay, I think it's looking good to me. We're going to spread this around the crust. Oh, wow, look at that, guys. I think it's coming together very good. Now, I wish I had fresh basil. The non-low-carb recipe that I saw, she would lay... fresh basil on top of this layer, but she didn't have fresh basil either, so she used the dry, and I have plenty of that. I did plant some basil though. I'm waiting for it to sprout. So me too, Marilyn. Goodwill is where I shop. Goodwill and Walmart. Other than that, there ain't no fancy clothes here. I don't need it anyway. Oh my god, some of these like $70 for a pair of jeans. Get the hell out of here. I'll make my own. All right, so that's our first layer, right? It's looking wonderful. Okay. My oven's already ready. Now the basil, she did a nice amount of basil, and I love basil. So let's see here. Ready? Okay. It looks so fancy. Yes! Use the dry. That's what she said. Okay, ready? Now we're going to do our next layer of tomatoes. Going to overlap them again. And again, I think I have enough. She cut up 4 for 2 pies. So, being the rebel, I cut up 3 for 1. And I think it's gonna be perfect. Oh my god, it is. Damn, I'm the shit. Right? Don't you get excited when it goes right? Oh, but when it goes wrong, Joe like runs. Oh, it goes wrong and I'm like, son of a, throw it all out. He's like, what's the matter? Just don't talk to me. Thanks for sharing that you're going potty. Alright, so here's our next layer, see? Hi Sharon, how are you? Hi Stephanie, how are you? Yeah, I know, right? I'm trying. I did one the other day. And I did those crispy zucchini straws. Girl. Alright, so now we're going to do our last layer. Oh, baby Jesus, this looks yummy. Now this, again, for those of you coming in late, is a cup of mayonnaise, 1/2 cup of sour cream, about 1/2 cup of finely diced onions, a cup of mozzarella, and a cup of cheddar. I added a little extra because I'm cheesy. Austin, Texas, what's going on? I have a lot. You know, I was noticing that when I had member requests this morning. I have a lot of people from Ohio, and I have a lot of people from Texas. I know Texas goes big or goes home, but damn! What is it with Ohio? They love me up there. I don't know. All right, let's spread this out. Then I'm going to let this bake. She didn't say a time. She said until it's bubbly. So I'm going to let it go about 25 minutes and I'm going to check it because my crust is pre-baked. And you see how it's a little dark here? I don't want it to burn. So if I don't cover it with foil, just the crust. Get in there, tomato. We don't want to see you. All right, now see, guys? It's looking good, right? New Hampshire, checking in. Holler back. How you doing? Staying safe? All right. All right, I guess. Okay. Tastes good too. Now, the final layer she said was Parmesan cheese, like the shredded. I don't have the shredded Parmesan, but I do have, hi Nikki, how are you? I do have mozzarella, provolone, Parmesan, and Romano, so I'm going to put that on top after my basil. Forgot we need more basil on this layer. Hi Florida, look at all you states checking in. As you know, I'm a Jersey girl, born and raised, Jersey proud. We are the armpit of the world though, and taxes suck. I'm moving to Pennsylvania. Screw Jersey. See, look, another Ohio. Hi. What? I'm not talking to myself. Now we're going to sprinkle this mixture on top, okay?
That looks yummy.
Right? Are you going to taste it?
Mm-hmm.
It's just tomatoes. God. You children nowadays. Get your face out of my pie. Someone will be like, ooh, her hair is too close to that. I ain't eating it. I am. All right, so. Ta-da! See?
I agree.
So our crust, like I said, was Melissa's crust, which is in my first cookbook that I used for the caramel pecan cheesecake. I figured it goes savory or sweet, so it's my first time using it for a savory, so we're going to see how it goes. I love you. Ohio has big personality. Go Ohio, shake it. And then I'm going to put this in the oven now. 25 minutes, and I'm going to check it, and I'll be back. And we are going to taste this live once it cools. I think it's going to come out good. It sounds interesting. And I told Mr. Fred, my neighbor, the one I feed, I told him about it because he's from down south. He's like, I never heard of it, but it sounds delicious. I'm like, okay, so when it's done and cooled, I'll bring it over and we'll taste it. Okay? It is a South Carolina specialty, too. Okay, that's good to know, Elsie. All right, let me flip you around. I think I cleaned the lens good enough, so let's see. Remember, it was fuzzy the other day, and I have no idea why. So there's the pie. Like I said, see, it's a little browner than I would like, so I'm going to keep a close eye on it. Dan, you're late. You got to rewatch. Ha, 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 ha. And I might put some foil around the edges to prevent it from burning. You like that, didn't you? And I'll be back, all right? I'll be back. Keep an eye out. I'm going to plug this baby in. I'll give you a holler before I pop on, and we'll go from there, okay? Thank you, guys. I love you. I'll see you soon.